Hello everybody! Today it's the Hidea, it's a 15 horsepower. This engine is actually from 2020, so it is 5 years old now. And what we are going to do today is actually just have a look around at the engine and make a full service of the engine because it has not been serviced for 5 years, so now's the time for doing that. So let's have a look at the engine first. This is a cheap Hidea engine and it is 5 years old, and if we look here we can see that it is okay. You can see here it's not perfect in the paint, but the Hidea engine, they have one coat of paint and that's it, so the paint will chip off in a couple of years. This one have been in the water, it have been taken up of the water, flushed every time, and also on the outside. But as you can see here, it is chipping on the paint everywhere. But all over, it's still a nice engine. It runs good. The hours, I have not put many hours into it. 8.2. If you want to see some more videos about this one, it is a 15 horsepower. I tried to convert it to a 20 horsepower, but I never succeeded to do that. I thought I did, but I actually didn't. I also made some prop test on a dinghy, and I will do a lot of prop testing this year because I have 6 different props to test on this one. So that's actually pretty cool to do that. But let's give it a service instead. One thing people forget is actually when they're servicing the engine, they forgot the fuel line. Put new fuel line and new bowl on it every time you're doing that. After 2 or 3 years, I think it will be best because you will see failure. I did last year with an engine failing on this one. It's so irritating, and it doesn't cost a fortune to do. So do yourself a favor when actually service your outboard, service your gas tank as well. Let's take the lower unit off. 2 screws here, 2 screws on the other side, and then the gear. And pay attention how many threads you actually have on the gear here, because it needs to be the same when you assemble it again. Take a wrench on this one, take a wrench on this one, put it in forward. Oh, wait, 2 seconds. It's actually backwards. Loosen them up and then screw it all out. When taking out all your screws, make sure to clean them up. Before cleaning up, make sure that you actually put them in a good place where you know they are, so you won't lose them. Very important to do. Let's see if we can get the lower unit off. It feels a little bit stiff. Let's have an old rubber hammer here. It's actually tight up here. When I'm doing this, I can also see that the paint is chipping off. Okay. Now it's off, and whoops. I will just put the engine down again. Whoopsie like that. When you have the lower unit off, you will take off the prop. I will not do that because I just had it off for a few months ago. Check for fishing line in here. You also need to check your intake here and also here that they are not damaged, because then you can get some dirt into it and into the impeller. You also need to check your anoid. This is very important. Some people neglect those here, but they are pretty important. They will actually prevent the aluminium to rust or corrode. Whoopsie. Oh, the cup was not getting off. Why? And the Impeller here, and should be a key. Be aware of that one. That little key. Be aware that you are not taking that one off. This is a little bit. You can see how this is shaped. This is not good. That have been in for 5 years, and you will never run with one of these for more than 5 years. Pay attention to that, please. Clean this plate a little bit. And I bought the wrong one. It's too small, so I will go out and buy a new one and put that in. The way to assemble it, just put it down, hold it, press, turn this one clockwise, and it will go directly in. Now we will change the gear oil. I loosened this one up, so it should be easy to get out. Oh, I just hate when I'm doing this. And this actually looks pretty good. No water at all, and when you're opening this one up, it should come out right away. I never done this when it's on the stand like this. So when you pull it out, you will grease all over. Make sure to put it on the engine and drain it from there, because this is just a mess. When filling new oil into it, use a device like this one. So you actually just can pump it up. You will pump it up from the bottom up here, fill it up all the way. When it's coming out here, just let it be for a minute or two. Pump again, and when it's coming out again, you will have enough. You can see now it's filled up. Now you need to put in the top screw first, and then take this one out and put the bottom screw in. If you don't put in this one, it will just woof, getting out right away. The next thing we will do is actually the oil change. There should be 1 liter of oil inside here. I already loosened this one up, so let's just take it out and drop it in the thing here. Black, no water. This looks good. There should be 1 liter here. I'll just loosen this one up, because then we should have some more flow. This service turned into a nightmare, because I tried to use this here, put it around the oil filter, and actually, but this is so shitty because it's so soft. So I took this one. I just thought that I could put it on and just squeeze it a little bit and get it out, but no way, it's stuck. So now I need to figure out another way to do this. Finally, it gave up. I removed this one for not damage the small wires up here, because I was afraid of doing that. So I took my wrench again and put it on very hard, very, very hard. And then I squeezed it, and you can still hear that it's giving up a little bit. Oh my God. I thought that this could be a nightmare of all time. So why was it so stuck? I hope I bought the right one. Oh, I need a cloth. When putting a new one, make sure to put some oil into it, and also on the gasket. Let's just do it like this. That's nice. Oops, sorry. And then put it on. And an oil filter, just to be finger tight, like that. And now for some new oil. And it's just taking 1 liter, I know that. Now for the spark plugs, I just loosened them a little bit. So let's see how they look. This looks a little bit dry. And for the lower one, also a little bit dry. I don't bought new spark plugs, but I definitely say that I will do it because it just need to be changed. When putting in new plugs, never use tools. Wind them in with your fingers, not a tool. Because if you use a tool, you cannot feel if you are threading it wrong. Not always. Just like that, and then use a tool. I put in the old oil in this container here just to see if it actually have used oil, and it doesn't seem that I have been done that. So that's great. Yeah, today's beer, it's a Warsteiner, it's a German beer, and it's so good. Cheers, boys. Hello. Let's see if this actually are easy to put in. I have never done it with 15 horsepower before. Sometimes they can be a pain in the ass to actually get in. I need to make sure that everything is lined up, and also the tube in here are lined up. Normally you will feel it, and I do that. And then I need to look at the gear, because that's also need to be perfect. I greased everything up, so there shouldn't be any issues here. It slides just back in. I just need to struggle a little bit with it, and also I needed to get up and get the pull start a few pull, because then you will turn it around and the rod will go in. Now for the gear, I just need to assemble that. I just count the threads. I have 4 threads at the bottom, and then I will put it in like that. And hopefully it will be perfect, because I just put in some screws here just so it will not fall off. So I will do that, and then I'm done. Spark plug, I have run 8 hours. Totally stupid to change those, but I did anyway, because this is a full service, so I also need to put in new spark plugs. So I'll do that first start up this year after the service. Let's put some water on it. Now it's pissing water. Great. Okay. I will warm it up a little bit more, then I will go in and check the oil and maybe the compression, just to check it. Lower, warm engine, full throttle, and let's just see what we can come up with. 125, not bad. Let's see again. Okay, over 125, so they are actually pretty good. This is it for the surface of the Hidea from 2020 and 15 horsepower 4-stroke. We're done with it. It was not perfect because one thing I actually made wrong was actually I didn't warm up the engine before I changed the oil. So remember that I had just taken the lower unit off and worked on that one, and I will also work on this one because I didn't have the right impeller, so I was just fooling around and just changed the oil by not warming it up. But remember to do that if you're changing the oil on an outboard and everything else also. So for now, I will wait a month or something like that, then the weather will be great outside. I will take this on my dinghy. I will test it with a lot of props because I got 6 different props to this one. So you're also looking forward to see that video when that will come up. So for now, have fun, sail safe, and have a good day.